Hey, how's it going, everybody? Reporting live from the state of Washington. Decided to take a little break from the Bay Area with my boy Nathan behind the camera. We're gonna be shooting in beautiful North Bend, Washington. I've never been here. The landscape looks pretty freaking nice compared to what California can offer. So we're just gonna take drive around, maybe hike a little bit. I'm gonna be testing out a pretty exciting new piece of gear. So before we do that, let us begin. Yo, what the hell?
Brother, you mind closing that? I'm trying to catch some Z's, man.
Are you Brae Hunziker?
Yeah?
What are you doing in my trunk?
I'm in everybody's trunk.
Oh.
If you're not gonna shut it, you at least want to go shoot? I know a spot just down the road. It'll be a good time. What time is it anyway? Oh, God. All right, let's do it. Vintage, like 1960s diner. Let me go shoot.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today I have a very spicy collaboration for you guys with the one and only Brae Hunziker. If you guys don't know who he is already from the intro alone, he is a photographer on YouTube based out of the state of Washington, and he makes content revolving around film photography, whether it's like adventure, hiking, landscape photos, to more portrait sessions around the neighborhood or of his girlfriend and other friends. He also hosts a community gallery where he asks all of his subscribers and followers to pitch in their favorite photos on film, and then he would start to assemble this whole entire gallery online, and he would narrate on live streams about what he thought about his subscribers' photo and art, which I thought was super cool. He primarily shoots on medium format film, my guy, but he also switches it up with 35mm film photography and also Super 8 films. Here's a little annotation for you right here to his latest video, shot on Super 8 film, and Kodak even reposted it on their social media, so that's a little subtle flex he got going on now. I recently made a trip out to Seattle, Washington for some work, and I was able to get a hangout in with Brae. We shot around North Bend, Washington. We went on a mini little hike and got to hang out and shoot photos, of course, but the entire trip with Brae was cursed from start to end. The photo walk first started out with me not having my take-up spool in my Mamiya 7 because I had the 35mm panoramic kit, but I took it out and I completely forgot to put back in the medium format take-up spool. So once I loaded up my film, I was like, wait. I don't have a take-up spool. So Brae was like, okay, it's fine, like you could take my take-up spool. So he opened up his Bronica and he had film in there from one of his latest videos, so he burned a roll, and I was like, oh shoot. And then my buddy Nathan was there. He had his Pentax 670. He's like, it's okay, you could take my roll. He opened up his bag and there was film in there, so he burned that roll too, and we're like, oh shoot. And then we were just messing up left and right, and then I messed up my shoes, and then on the way back, Brae lost his wallet, which we ended up finding out that he didn't actually lose his wallet. The entire trip was a huge monkey circus mess. So that was an entire saga. So we didn't really get a video out of the hike, but I'm going to let Brae talk about his peaceful film photography.
Hey everyone, my name is Brae Hunziker. I'm a photographer out of Tacoma, Washington. I love spending time in the Pacific Northwest, hiking, traveling, and sharing these experiences over on my YouTube channel, which focuses mainly on film photography. I really tend to enjoy warmer color palettes, those rich oranges, browns, and yellows, especially when you can sprinkle in some nice blue skies or that turquoise color of an alpine lake. It's really hard to beat.
The highlights might be blown to Pluto on that one. It's a bit of a bright
Kind of a little bright day.
I don't necessarily have a favorite thing to photograph. I've always been a huge advocate for getting outside, and I love the outdoors. So when I first got into photography, I think it was only natural that I started to combine those two interests of mine, which is now why I gravitate towards landscape, travel, outdoor photography. But I wouldn't say that I specifically operate just in that lane. I mean, I love taking portraits from time to time. I bring a camera, with me pretty much wherever I go, and anything that I find interesting, I'm going to take a picture of. Although it's not always a conscious goal of mine, whenever a photograph of mine can provide someone with a sense of peace, calm, tranquility, or just general relaxation, I think I've done my job as a photographer. Peace and calm is something that I'm searching for in my own life, and being outside, being outdoors, seeing new places lends itself really nicely to these kind of relaxing and overwhelmingly peaceful moments. So whenever I can convey that in my images, I think I've done my job. Oh man, a lot of people are gonna hate to hear this, but I've actually been sober for about a month now, and I really don't have any intentions of drinking anytime soon. But if you are in search of a good, fantastic IPA, shout out to Taylor Davis for showing me the way on this one. The Ferment IPA out of Hood River. Oh, you can't beat it. The Community Gallery was an initiative that I created last summer during the heat of the pandemic, when meeting in person wasn't necessarily easy or even possible in some situations. And the whole goal was to create a space online for film photographers to share the work that they put so much time and effort into for a community and audience that actually cared. And we're actually going to take the time to look through on a more long-term basis and dive into and digest and even give feedback to the photographers. It's really easy nowadays to just scroll through Instagram mindlessly, like a couple pictures every now and then, and not really even know what you just took in. So the Community Gallery aimed to combat that by creating a space where these photographers had a place for their work to live on a more long-term basis. And we've ran 2 rounds of the Community Gallery so far, had over 225 photographers from all over the world share their work. And I plan to keep doing it in the future. It's by far my proudest accomplishment as a photographer. Connecting with people from all over the world and just seeing how it's brought people together has been incredibly satisfying and incredibly rewarding for me. So yeah, the Community Gallery is definitely going to hold a special place in my heart.
All right, guys, this is the end of the hike. It was a nice time hanging out with Brae out here in his backyard, but where can people find you, dude?
On YouTube, just my name, Brae Hunziker, and same story on Instagram, at Brae Hunziker. And then got a really cool project that we just finished, the Community Gallery, which is live on my website. There's now 225 photographers on my website, film photographers that you can go check out their work and communicate with, collaborate with. There might be a person in your city, you never know. So yeah, that's brahehunziker.com/community. But thanks for coming out, dude, and enjoying the wilderness with me, man.
Oh, for sure. Like, we're definitely gonna come back out here, like maybe in the summer.
You better come out this summer.
We're just gonna mob the mountains, dude. Go full on backpack mode, 70-liter backpack, 60-liter backpack, and we're just gonna have a good time.
Couple day trip on the lake, Alpine Wilderness Lake area.
Oh, for sure. And hopefully we come out to California one time, dude.
I'm down.
And we'll mob it out too. But thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace.